All right, ladies and gentlemen, real quick, we're going to check out this list of things involving the uh, Delphi case. So we're going to check out this YouTube channel real quick. I'm going to post this channel in chat. Hold on a minute. And we're just going to show this list. And it might be kind of nice doing this video this late because most of the trolls have gone to bed. All right, let's share this here real quick. All right, let me rewind this a little bit. All right. Confidential stuff, DNA documentation, which we've seen the family. Let me move this mic a little closer. We've seen statements from the family saying that there was DNA at the crime scene, from what they were told. Whose crime scene? Whose DNA? I don't know. But these are the things that they took, right? Crime scene autopsy photos, DNA documentation, photos of the F tree, 3 photos of the F tree, but one was taken at a wide angle. Photo of shoe under Abby's leg. Photo of cell phone under Abby's leg. Photo of a bullet, ground 1, 2, and 3. 3 photos of that in the ground. Do you folks see that? Not on the ground, in the ground. And somewhere in this madness of YouTube in these videos, people said that the bullet was in the ground 2 inches. Well, what made them look for that bullet? All them leaves around there, all the twigs, leaves, snow. What made them go back and look and dig in the ground? Why did they say in the ground? In the ground means it was in the dirt, right? it was in the ground where you couldn't see it. Now that could be false information, but from what I get out of this, in the ground means it's underneath the ground. It's not visible from eye. Which that might have been his calling card. We would have to see if there was any other murders where they found a .40 caliber bullet in the ground, right, dug into the ground. All right, what else did they get? Photos of Abby's leg. Oh wait, yeah, photos of shoe under Abby's leg. Photo of cell phone under Abby's leg. Photo of bullet in ground 3. Graphic showing depth of Dare Creek, which is the creek they were on. And this is another questioning thing. Didn't they say that the phone was supposedly found underneath the shoe? And underneath the phone was a bullet in the ground? That whole thing is bullcrap, probably. And the phone was underneath her leg. All right, hold on. Let me move this forward a little bit.
Things that annoy people about Richard Allen's defense team and something they cite as them stepping over the line.
All right, where we leave off at the Dare Creek photos. Okay, Liggett's autopsy notes. Photo of yellow rope tied to tree. Now, was that yellow rope crime scene rope to quarantine and graphic out? Or was that yellow rope already there? Is my question. Now, we've seen police say no, that was used to graphic off areas so they can comb it, and then they would move the rope. There's just a lot of bull crap in this case, folks. If the photo was a yellow rope and it was police rope, then why don't it say that? Photo of police quarantine rope, caution rope, or graphic uh, area being graphed. That's confusing because now the people are left to believe, well, there was a yellow rope there. The girls were hung upside down or whatever, right? It just, I don't know. All right, man hanging upside down from tree. Odinist website. Odinist wearing antlers. Brad Holder's tree painting with Facebook info. You got 3 Brad Holders there, a close up and a world tree. Daniel Bray, sacrifice and sacrificial ideology and old nose religion. Odin report, 12 pages. Interview report. Brad Holder again, Patrick Westfall. Right, so these guys were being looked into. All right. Confidential report labeled Patrick Westfall interview. Let's see what else. The Delphi Cemetery Facebook post of hand from Brad Holder. Confidential side-by-side photo of Holder's hand in Abbey crime scene. Wow. All right, let's move this up a little bit more. What do we leave off on? 43?
I think they're just doing their job. And
all right. All right, we left off where there was a photo of Brad Holder and Abby at the crime scene, whatever. Side-by-side photos of sticks forming an F, and the F in the blood shape, or blood at the crime scene. Brad Holder, Goodfellas meme posted on Facebook. Are you kidding me? You're kidding me, right? Nothing like trying to send a signal. Facebook post of Brad Holder of 2017, 2:14 at 2 a.m. Oh, wait, 2017 on the 14th at 2 a.m. Energy and testosterone is through the roof right now. Okay, number 54 is Elvis Fields interview. Uh, Side by side, probably are photos of Holder and Elvis and brass knuckles and other weapons. Holder and Elvis photos single arrowhead in hand. Elvis photos of two arrowheads, of a clear mason jar, photos of knives, photos of trees, photos of creeks, photos of sticks, crosses, and then just photos of Holder and Elvis. Well, look at here, interview with Joyce Moffett. I wonder if she's any relation to Hannibal Lecter and the Moffats that were in that movie. All right, number 65, confidential FBI reports. Number 66, Johnny Messer, information, PowerPoint. A PowerPoint, that's interesting. All right, hold on, let's move this list up. All right. Then we got Johnny Messer PowerPoint information. Ex-girlfriend Johnny attempt to recruit others. Well, probably into their Vandalenda gang or whatever they call it, the Odins or Vandalendas or Loki, whoever they are, probably. All right, then number 68, Brad Holder, cross-formed on a stick on the ground. A distance map from Teresa Liverin. A sketch from her. Elvis Field with a arrow pointed at him. So what does this seem like to me? I don't know. Are these guys that brazen to do something like that and then post it back to, hey, here we are? I don't know. Maybe just a bunch of good old boys down there trying to piss people off. That's possible. Then we got 75 through 82 is all Brad Holder photos of all kinds of stuff. Right? Is this crazy? Because are you looking at the dates? The dates of when this stuff is taken is within days or weeks. I mean, the one date that they had was the day after the murders. They got something off his Facebook or something that he was posting. That's crazy. All right, photos of Tree Creek, Sticks, Tree Sanctuary, or Tree Scenery. I'm sorry, I'm sitting kind of far away from the screen, so. Tree with markings, a swastika, sticks, shadows, sticks. Let's move this up some more. No, we might have missed some of it, but we're ending back up in 93 with Johnny Messer interview, confidential supplement report, video of Elvis Fields interview, Mary Jacob, polygraph exam, Brad Holder's Facebook, photo of crime scene, antlers, West Ball, Facebook photos of West Ball cutting tree limbs. You know, in the beginning of the case, they said that the tree limbs were all cut perfectly, like with a saw, right? With an instrument. And you have to keep in mind, the DNR probably keeps up on that area. It's very possible that they were out there marking trees, property, and cutting branches down to mark property lines, or even just to clean up the brush in case of a forest fire. All right, hold on a minute. Let me switch over. So what else we got? Betsy Blair, facial identification. Sketch 2, incident report from Betsy Blair. Sarah, another sketch, Betsy Blair interview. But you know, tonight, a lot of people were watching the prob, and the prob was showing information that Kelsey had a hand in creating the sketches and had a hand with stuff. Now, I don't know if that's true, but in order to give any interpretation about Bridge Guy and the people that were there, well, you would have had to got out of your car and walked to the bridge with the girls. That's very interesting. That means you would have seen more than what people are saying in order for her to give any interpretation on a sketch. Very interesting. Now, let's continue to move on. All right, what else do they got? Oh, affidavit warrants, Betsy Blair interview, Doug Carter press release in 2019, video, Richard Allen's interview, 2022, Richard Allen's interview transcripts, Matt Hoffman, affidavit, Betsy Blair, sketch of the vehicle. We didn't know about a sketch of a vehicle. We knew about a photo. But then again, you have to remember what Doug Carter said. A photo is not a sketch, and a sketch is not a photo. All right, where else do we go from here? Photo of a Ford Focus similar to the one owned by Richard Allen in 2017. Interlocking triangles, a photo of that. Max Baker affidavit. Sergeant Robinson Facebook post of Alter. A screenshot of St. John's linking Sergeant Robinson Alter. All right, hold on a minute. Let me move this up a little more. Interesting. Richard Allen, still shot taken from video that Westville produced. Another photo of interlocking triangles. DNR Dan Doolin. Glossary of names. Teresa, the other affidavit. Let me see what else we got here. Oh, dang it. Let's go back a little bit. Maybe we can catch what it's saying. Jerry Holmes. Deposition. Anthony Liggett. Roland Perley. Toby Wood. Kevin Murphy. Ryan Winters. Well, it looks like they were looking into something, folks. Right? And this might go back to where, it's very possible they didn't have anything to do with it and they were just pissing off people. Or it's possible they felt comfortable enough to put stuff out like that where they wouldn't be reprehended or messed with, right? I mean, to do something that brazen a day after the murders, I mean, who were they trying to piss off? Who was already looking at them guys for something? I mean, that's interesting. I mean, I can see maybe they were having trouble before Delphi, before the girls came up with Holder and Wesley and all them. Already, maybe they were being looked at for something before Delphi, and they just used Delphi to piss people off, right? I don't know. It's possible. Or it might be so corrupt where they just won't have any they won't be in prison, right? Kind of shocking to me. And Dan Doolin's report, I checked my audio recordings. I cannot find on him. Very interesting. Well, like I always said, there was trouble in Delphi before Delphi, and there's been trouble in Delphi, after the girls were murdered. And I don't think that trouble's going anywhere fast. It could be a curse on that town. It could be a curse on this whole state. Something ain't right. I want you folks to sleep good tonight. Have a great night. It's obvious they were looking into somebody. And the only reason they were looking into them people is probably because them people put themselves there. Or posted crap like they were there. And to post stuff that soon after the murders is pretty freaky. What were they posting before the murders? Was it similar stuff? How did they know that information? That there might have been sticks and markings there? That's my question I would be asking. Well, how'd you know that? Why? Because that information was not released, Mr. Holder. It wasn't released yet. Right? So that's why they questioned you, is because a day after, and plus the connection with your son and one of the girls, supposedly, is why they probably questioned you, because that information wasn't released yet. Very interesting. Yeah, I can pretty much see where this is going with these investigators, why they did the things they did and questioned certain people. Now, you folks have a good night. God bless. Keep an eye out. Lock your doors at night. Jesus is the only way. And repent your madness and sins. Right? But I would say they were looking at these guys probably before Delphi for something. And they were just antagonizing people and posting stuff. Or, like I said before, the information about sticks and all that crap wasn't out at that time. So maybe that's why they got wind and were watching them. Now, you folks have a good night. Oh, I got someone in here. Derek Kelly. He changed his whole face. I think it's safe to say I drove a wedge between you and Debbie. I've never been so happy. Well, you didn't draw a wedge with me, but you might control other people. But if they were that weak to be controlled by you, Kelly, then maybe God didn't want them in my life. So once again, you change your face from a leprechaun to another dog. Now you have a good night. You can keep driving wedges between me and all the women that are great women, but are easily misled by trolls and madmen. Have a good night. You'll be counted as one here, Derek. Sleep tight, little one.